Women want men to act like they thing don't work. That's a problem. Women want men to act like they thing don't work. They want men to act like they don't want nothing physical from a woman. They want men to act like they don't want nothing physical from a woman, you know? Act like you don't want nothing. Act like that's not all he might want, but they want men to act. They want men to put on a show. They want men to put on a show and act and all this stuff, man. It's interesting that they want men to put on this act like this, man. You know, that's what they want. They going after fake guys and want a real. Women are going after fake men and want a real situation to come out of that. How you gonna want a real situation to come out of a fake man, a man that's not being himself? And you know what I'm saying? You want a man to act like like his thing don't work. You want a man to not to be, most women they want a man to be happy to do the most and not to get what he want, And it's not all about sex. It's not all about that. You know what I'm saying? It's not all about that, but they they act like it's an exchange. They act like they indirectly selling themselves. Man gotta have this, have that, and what you gonna let him go if he lose it? So that's basically you being bought. No, don't say that. I'm not putting the price on. You are putting the price on yourself. You want a man to pay for your performance. You want a man to pay for you to pretend like you like him. You want a man to pay like you pretend like you like him. You know what I'm saying? So that's interesting that you want a man to you pay so you can pretend like you like him, give him affection, and all that stuff. But all along, it's just an act. It's just an act. Women want guys that's gonna pay for an act, and they're gonna act right with them. They're gonna act like they love them. It's ridiculous, man. It's sad that there's not too many real folks out here. That's why everybody messed up, because it's an illusion. It's all smokes and screens, And this is the land of smoke and screens. This is the land of smoke and screens. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad, but that's why we see the relationships the way they at now. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody fake. Everybody going after fake stuff. Nobody going after real stuff. Everybody fake. And it's sad, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, hopefully you guys are in a real situation that you women are dealing with real men, and you men are dealing with real women. Nobody perfect, man. Nobody perfect, but have at least 80% of 70 to 80% of realness is what you need for a successful relationship nowadays. Other than that, it's not gonna work, because you gotta, I understand in this society, you're gonna have to perform a little bit just to be in the society. So I give you 10 to 15%. But I'm Alan Reed, and hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button. Send me a friend request on Facebook at Bantu Guy. Give your life to Jesus, man. Make him your Lord and Savior, man. Confess with your heart and mouth that He Lord and Savior, man. You'll go through the storm. You'll come through gold, man. You'll go through the fire, but you'll come out gold. You want a consultation? Message me on Instagram at Alan Millionaire Show. Hey, much love to y'all. Stay prayed up, and I'll holler at y'all later on, man. Share my videos to your Facebook. We out.